If you don't want Alberta to become the 51st state, then listen up. None of this is about giving Albertans choice. It is about power and money, and we are already being sold to America. So I snagged this clip from Cole Not Cole. If you don't follow him, he's got great political content. You should. But here is Steve Bannon on his War Room podcast, openly talking about how this stuff's going to play out in Alberta.
Alberta is the linchpin. So when Trump says Canada is going to be the 51st state, he's speaking, he's vamping, he's having a little fun. But what he's really saying, because I know a lot of the guys in charge of the Albertan separatist movement or their prosperity movement, Alberta, they've already met twice now with the State Department. The Albertans are ready to vote in the next 6 months. They're getting out of the Canadian Union. They're going to become an independent state, independent country. We're going to recognize them, and that's going to put them on the pathway to becoming the 51st state. And here's why that's important. Alberta has a bevy of untapped rare earth minerals. They have the world's largest geothermal energy sources. They have some of the world's largest natural gas and oil deposits. So when Trump says Canada is becoming the 51st state, he's really talking about Alberta. And that's important because that's a gateway to the Arctic. Greenland is another gateway to the Arctic.
So this is it. America is already bargaining with Alberta, while our government's telling us it's all about independence. Bold-faced lies that are not harmless. Okay, this is deliberate. The Alberta government didn't just ask a question. They rewrote their own legislation to bypass the courts, to sidestep the Constitution, and to force a separatist question onto the public. So if you think this is benign or that it's just about giving us choice, you are sadly mistaken. A federally compliant, Constitution-respecting question already exists. The Forever Canadian question was already approved. It could go to referendum tomorrow. Our government is just ignoring it. Okay? They're not listening. They're controlling the process. They're controlling the questions, and they are clearing the path for us to become American. Okay? At the provincial level, recall is all that we have left. This is the last democratic tool available to try and stop this. So if you want to stay part of Canada, go sign your local recall. Find out what your riding is, show up, volunteer, support, donate. Because if we don't act now, this will be decided without us.